So I start off with Clinique Moisture Surge Extended Thirst Relief. Next, I take my Beauty Blender and my Maybelline Fit Me Matte Poreless Foundation in 112. I gently dab that all over my face, and then I pat it in with the end of my Beauty Blender until it's completely blended. Once it's blended, I take my Age Rewind concealer and I put that underneath my eyes, in between my eyebrows, a little bit on my chin, just where I'm red. Once again, I'm going to take my Beauty Blender and just dab that all in around my eyes the most. Next, I'm going to be taking my Measurable Difference palette in the contour colors, the two darkest colors. First, I'm going to apply the lightest color, and then I'm going to apply the darker color, heavier, in my crease of my cheeks, and on the bottom of my neck, and around my forehead. Now I'm going to go in with a smaller angled brush, and I'm going to really define the contour and draw almost a line in the hollows of my cheeks. And then I'm going to take what's left and put it under my chin, and then I'm also going to put some on my temples just to brighten up my face a little more. And now I'm going to go back in with my same concealer, and I'm going to apply it more under my eyes and then right underneath my contour line. Next, I'm going to take my Beauty Blender and very lightly blend out my concealer. Next, I'm going to bake with a translucent powder from my palette, and I'm going to load that up on my brush and just dab it on where I heavily put my concealer, and a little bit on my chin as well. Once I'm finished baking, I'm going to brush off all that extra powder and blend in my contour. Next, I'm going to take my Anastasia Brow Wiz and I'm going to fill in my brows. After that, I'm going to take a very hydrating Nivea chapstick and put it on while I do my eyeshadow. I put on some True Match compact makeup on my lids just as a primer to help my eyeshadow stick. Next, I'm taking the NYX Wicked Dreams palette, and I'm going to be taking a peachy cream color, and I'm going to be using my Real Techniques brush, and I'm going to put that all over my lid, focusing on the center. Next, I'm going to go back to the same Wicked Dreams palette, and I'm going to get a toasty brown color, and I'm also going to put that in the crease, mostly. I'm going to be taking my Urban Decay palette with a flat e.l.f. brush, and I'm going to be putting the color Lost and some of the color Smog in the crease of my eye. Now I'm going to be taking a really fluffy e.l.f. brush, and I'm just going to start blending that all the way out to my eyebrow, focusing on the outer edge the most. I'm going to be taking a small brush and using the Urban Decay palette, and I'm going to be using the color Sin, and I'm going to line underneath my eyebrow with that. Using ColourPop in Fringe, and just apply that all in the inner corners of my eye. Next, I'm going to be using my Z palette. I'm going to be using an Essence eyeshadow, and I'm going to pack that over the ColourPop fringe. Next, I'm going to go back to the same NYX palette and get a very dark brown. I'm going to heavily pack that in the crease of my eye, focusing on the V shape of my eye. Now, after I blended that out, I'm going to take the color I Heart This from ColourPop and pack that on my lid. I'm going to take the Kat Von D liquid tattoo liner and line my eyes. Now I'm going to take the Glow palette and the two darkest colors and put them on the hollows of my cheeks over my contour. Also, I'm going to put it on my forehead and a little bit underneath my chin. Next, I'm going to be using an Urban Decay 24/7 Velvet Liner on the inner and outer rims of my eye. I'm going to be using Allergy eye drops, and then I'm going to be taking a sleek palette in black going over my liquid liner. After that, I'm going to take my two favorite mascaras, a MAC one, and I'm also going to take a CoverGirl one. And then I'm going to take my brush and just sweep away any fallout or unevenness. Next, I'm going to be taking a ColourPop highlighter in the color Spoon, and I'm going to apply that on my Cupid's bow down the bridge of my nose and on my cheekbones. I'm also going to take Rosy Glow by Too Faced Candlelight Glow and put that on top. And I'm going to be using a smaller brush for that one, just so I can really pack on that highlight. And then after that, I'm also going to use the Anastasia Glow Kit. And then I'm going to put a Wet n Wild blush in Mellow Wine. Any leftover chapstick on my lips. After that, I'm going to take my True Match Compact, same primer I used on my eyes, and I'm going to use that on my lips to create an even base. ColourPop lip liner and liquid lipstick in Bossy and Creeper. Pins out of my curls and brushing my curls out. And that's it. Thanks everyone for watching my tutorial. I hope you all like it.